Right now?
No.
Hello, Witchfolk. Welcome to our coven. We are angels on broomsticks. We're a mother-daughter duo. I'm Kristin.
And I'm Evangeline. And it's Thursday, so you're tuning in to Witches, Bitches, Martinis, and Makeup. This is our Thursday series where we do our makeup and we have a cocktail of the day and we talk about witchy and bitchy things. Today we're actually not drinking alcohol.
We're having ginger tea because I'm juiceless. And I'm juiceless because I'm experiencing difficulties.
It's good to take a bit of a break. So how I made this was like fresh ginger, like boiled and simmered. It's so zingy. If you wanted to add alcohol to it, a bit of spiced rum. It has lemon and honey. I think that would be good.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
It would. Maybe next month we'll do that.
Yes.
For now, we're keeping it sober.
Yeah, clean and sober for the month.
Yes.
Because I'm going through a move and I need to keep my head clear. I need to have all the energy in the world to clean out my house, amongst other things.
Yeah. So today, what our theme is we're gonna do, it's not quite tarot reading. This is an archetype deck, but it's like tarot. I'm gonna do a little reading for her. And we also have some cards that we are doing some makeup inspo. So I picked the Castle, which has this lovely green and black witch. I tried to emanate with the Linda Hallberg Enchanted Mysteries palette, which is gorgeous, just gorgeous. What's your card?
I got the Siren, which is pinks and like purples, which I think I created with the mystery palette. You'll find out at the end.
Gosh, doesn't want to tell you.
It's not like I'm embarrassed, but I'm embarrassed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so this, I should mention, is from Kim Krans's. She does the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, and this is her archetype deck. Now, we talk about archetypes a lot here. We love the witch archetype, but these are very much like thematic images. Think of like the hero, the mountain, that kind of thing. So it's good for when you're on a journey, a life moment, which she is.
Yes.
So yeah, if you want to see her predictions and see how we made these makeup looks, keep on watching. Do you have in mind your question or anything? Or
it's about my my future move.
just sort of wondering how it's going to go, what to keep in mind?
Yes.
Okay.
Where am I going to live?
That kind of thing? Okay.
Will I live in a loft?
Okay. So the first pile I'm going to give you is the archetype of self and who. So as you shuffle through this is about the archetypal side of the self that is most dominant in your current story. It's the part that needs attention for you to understand and move forward on your quest.
Okay.
Okay, just lay it down right there.
So you can look at it?
Sure.
Are you sure?
No, let's leave it. Let's put it upside down so we don't know what it is yet.
Oh, okay. These look like jewels.
I know. Look at them. Okay, so this one is where.
Where? I'm moving or where?
Just where, in general. The archetypal setting for the journey you're on. This is the energy that surrounds the situation. The stage or backdrop that influences the story.
Okay, I'm going to put it down here.
Now, we have with what? This is the archetypal tool you must use, find, or give up. So destiny can unfold. Think of it as the key to the situation or the best tool for the task at hand.
The internet. The internet's always the best tool.
And the last one, this is the why, so the deeper purpose of your journey. These are often Latin terms, so when I first say it, we're probably gonna be like, what's that?
Boop.
Boop.
Okay.
Okay, so oh my god, this is gonna be hard to do makeup at the same time. We'll do some of the reading first and then we'll kind of get going on the makeup. How about? Okay, so your who is the poet. You drew the poet right now. We'll delve into
There's a condo building called The Poet.
There is, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay, and the where, the archetypal setting.
No, it's hell.
This doesn't mean a bad thing. We're going to delve into it. It says the dead end.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew I'd end up in someone's basement.
We don't know what that quite means yet. That could mean something else. Don't be afraid of bad cards. This is what I've been learning, okay? Bad cards. Okay, with what? What's your tool for the task at hand? The ring. The ring.
That must be the phone.
The phone ringing?
Yeah, like I'm calling
Okay.
the phone. I don't know.
And why? The deeper purpose of your journey. So this says Althea. I don't quite know what that means, but we're just going to delve into this then.
Okay.
And you can go ahead with your makeup, and I'll pull up the poet. How you liking the auric? Because I'm on the
I'm liking
fence
the
and
auric. I'm back on it.
back.
What do you mean you're on the fence?
Some days I like it, some days I don't.
Why? It's too thick.
Yeah, it's a bit thick. Okay, I saw Katie Jane Hughes apply it with a brush. Let's try. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try one of these more floofy dual fiber brushes for that and for my foundation too.
She can use all those Katie Jane Hughes brushes.
I'm actually just going to use my hand. Too thick.
I got the Fenty.
Okay.
I don't know what to think about anything.
Everything works for her. Okay, while I let this set, here's what it says about the poet. The artist, the witness, the truth teller. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not to be afraid of that. They must seek out truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides within us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and the universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it.
That's the story of my life.
How so?
Well, I just feel that that's me. No one cares what I really say.
But this is not saying nobody cares, so just stop doing what you love and want to say. It's the opposite. Keep saying the truth.
And no one likes the truth. Did you know that? You know who you are.
Thinking of someone specific?
No one loves to hear the truth.
Maybe this is going to be your platform. I wonder what that means with the poet in context of the move.
I'm really interested in what my move to the dead end will be.
I'm not sure about this brush for foundation.
Because Katie Jane Hughes is so liquidy in general, everything. Somehow she's a liquefied person.
She has really nice skin.
She does.
She doesn't need to pack on the coverage like the rest of us poor humans. Yeah, I'm going to just take my dense brush and just pack it on there, you know. Okay, are you ready for the dead end?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's bad, right?
Okay, contrary to what its name implies, the dead end is very much alive. It is a force that stops us from moving forward as planned. It is thick, dense, uncompromising, a wall beyond all walls. I'm laughing because... Okay. With every bramble, thorn, and stone, it simply states, no more, child. You have reached the last page of this chapter. It is natural to resist its very resistance and struggle even harder to make our way, to prove our point, to hold on to what was. In this way, we fight with life itself. From a mythic perspective, the end you face is very much a beginning. There are doors opening all around you, just not the one you planned on walking through. If you are honest and courageous enough to accept, adjust, adapt, the dead end becomes known as life's beginning. Okay, so that took a better turn. You don't think so?
Not really.
Maybe I feel like what it represents more is your process of moving forward from the old house and the process more of selling the house than where you're going to move.
What do you mean?
Because it's just kind of warning you to be careful of like hanging on. It's specifically said like...
Hanging on to the old place?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay, well, it's not telling me if I'm going to live in a loft or not.
It's not going to tell you that. This isn't future telling. This is guidance and things to bear in mind. I don't ever think of tarot or oracle decks as this is the future and this is what's going to happen. Okay. It's more guidance. This is advice for you.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds appropriate for someone who's moving.
Mm-hmm. So that's a lot of memories. I feel like I'm going to end up feeling sad about it. We're about to start clearing it.
What's your favorite memory?
Maybe Christmases with Betty.
Oh.
Our old dog, she loved Christmas.
She did.
And she passed in that house, so that's what I was thinking about. I'm going to be sort of sad. See, like, these are hard feelings to deal with. But if you face them head on, you can have a new beginning. So
I'm going to miss porch life.
Yeah. We have our neighbors who we would sit on the porch with in the summers, and
sad.
Yeah. I think that's what this is talking about, not where you're going to be. You're not going to be in the dead end. You're facing this moment, this chapter in your life that's going to feel like an end, but it's not. It's the beginning.
Okay.
There you go. And meanwhile, you have to be a poet, and remember your poet's artistic integrity. Now, the ring. This is like a tool to use or let go of. The infinite, the wheel, the connection. The ring is an image of connectedness. Rather than viewing life as linear, as a series of progressive achievements, the ring challenges us to sense the cyclical, infinite nature of our world and experiences. Beginnings and endings fall by the wayside as we practice seeing ourselves as part of a cosmic circularity of creation. For this reason, it's no surprise a ring is worn on the finger to represent eternal love that surpasses space, time, and worldly things. So much can be projected onto this archetypal image because it mimics the Earth's orbit around our great sun and the intimate bond between two lovers. I bet your face is like... This card calls us to deepen connection with self, other, and the world at large. Meanwhile, there may be a literal ring waiting for your finger.
Get the fuck out! Is that what it says?
At the end it says that. What?
God, okay.
Did you listen to anything besides
I did.
the ring on your finger? And
No,
the
I
lover's
listened
part?
to the cyclical moon and sun and blah, blah, blah. Makes sense. They just have to just carry on, basically.
This is really similar to the dead end thing.
I know. I think so too.
It pairs well. Just remember life is cyclical.
Yeah, I do. I always think of it.
I'm not using Becca. I almost went and bought a bunch of Becca.
When you said, fuck it, Becca, you got my money already, right?
No, I said...
Look at what you did with it. You went bankrupt.
True.
Irresponsible, invisible foundation slut.
Someone has something in for Becca?
No, I bought a bunch of Becca.
You did.
Yeah. Okay. So what's next?
Why? The bigger theme, the purpose of your journey. You got Alethea? Okay. Althea, truth. Our soul recognizes the truth. When someone speaks it, a cool wave of relief washes over the room and all the facts and figures in the world fall by the wayside. It's funny because you just said the truth. People don't like the truth.
They don't.
Such is the power of Alethea. It is an undeniable resonance that goes beyond the rational. We can also recognize Althea by its contagiousness. When we hear someone speak the truth, we see the truth within ourselves and are more likely to tell our own story. The Althea card requires us to step towards an act of truth. This might look like a conversation, a gesture, a poetic act, or a ritual that honors the unveiling of what's been concealed. Reclaiming your own truth is a way to reclaim your vital energy, health, and sense of belonging in the world. Truth has its own wings. Set it free. You gotta be a poet speaking the truth in the dead end with the ring in mind.
Okay. Sounds like every day for me.
What truth do you feel like you need to speak to the world? I feel like my truth is right here. On this channel.
Okay.
Doing witchy and bitchy things.
True. My truth is getting rid of that Christmas tree in the dog park. There's somebody left a Christmas tree. It's March.
That's
in
your
the dog
truth.
park. The dog walkers should know that Christmas trees don't belong in dog parks in March.
Speak your truth. Okay, are you ready to do shadow?
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna consult my
card,
which I took a picture of. It's crazy.
I almost picked this card today for my look, but I'm going green. Green. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna lay down just a bit of shading and stuff with Vive, because this is, I think everything's a shimmer in this Linda Hallberg Enchanted Mysteries. Yes, everything's a shimmer. So I'm gonna lay down some matte vibes.
I'm not telling you guys what palette I'm using until the end.
I feel like when people get tarot readings or stuff like that, they really just want to hear good things, great. But
They don't want to hear the struggle.
no. But yeah, again, for me, I feel like tarot's more helpful when I'm going through a hard time, because it's like, what do I need to bear in mind? How can this be a learning process rather than something I'm just struggling against, you know? I'm going to go in with my favorite shade of all time, Buff, from the Vive palette, because it's the perfect transition shade.
I'm just laying down color that I'm going to blend, so don't be shocked.
It's like when people are afraid of getting the death card in tarot. It's actually a very good card. Transformational energy, moving on, new life. I felt like your reading had some of those vibes.
Yeah, like dead end is like death.
Yeah.
I felt like the longest time my house was a dead end.
How so?
Well, like the last time, you know, the flood in the basement happened, it's like, I can't deal with this.
True.
And then when the shingles fell off the roof, I can't deal with that.
It's always one thing after another with that house.
And that car.
And your car. The past couple weeks, it's been like every day something. It broke down twice in a week. You're stuck at the side of the road with
I got
dogs.
I got a really cute tow truck driver though, and he came the second time too. He was crazy cute.
He could have been your husband giving you that ring.
Yeah, I don't think. He's too young.
See?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna pack down some of this matte black from the Vive palette, and it might look a bit strange at first. I want to try a halo-y type thing with black. Is this a bad idea?
No. I just did like my card has pinks and purples, so I did plopped the purples at the sides, and then pink, and then a periwinkle.
Ah, poop.
My look is very sloppy and not blended properly.
Mine's a little bit. Moves are freaking annoying as fuck. Even if you're moving to the best place ever, they're not fun. They're not a fun time.
What do you have to do? Like, who do you call to tell them you're moving? Like the government? How does the government know?
I don't know. I haven't changed mine yet to where I live now. It's at your house. So I'm going to have to change it. I want to change my name.
Yeah, she wants to change her name.
I want to change my last name to your last name.
Isn't that cute?
I'm looking into it. It's just a bit of a pain in the ass is the main thing. And then every ID has to change, right?
Did you tell your daddy?
No.
How
Nothing
come?
against my father. It's just, I like to honor your side. Reclaim some feminism, you know.
Even though I don't have my mother's last name.
I know. I was looking at your mom's last name, Chinky.
It's too hard.
I don't think it's gonna suit me. Okay, so I'm just taking the green from this palette, Lacuna. That's what it's called. I think I'm gonna, put it all over and then actually use one of the clionadhs for the main pop in the middle of green. And then I will go back in and shade with the black. It's just sort of a back and forth type thing with halo vibes.
I'm just putting a titch of this. I think this one because it shifts from purple to blue, right? Am I right or no?
Okay, I'm gonna go in with Patina, this Clionadh green shadow. I think it shifts to a turquoisey.
Oh, damn.
What?
What color is coming off?
Which one are you digging
This
in?
one.
It's purple to me.
Okay, why is it green on my eyelid?
Because it has green shift, I guess.
Mother of pearl. I don't want green.
Mother of pearl.
I don't know why I said that. Okay, I changed it.
It's funny with multi-chromes when you can only see one of the colors. It's like, what is this?
What fresh hell is this? Or sorcery, sorry.
Okay, on the lower lash line, I think I'm going to put some of this green from the Linda Hallberg. Green and a bit of black, maybe. I'll lay down a bit of black on the outer corner.
Are you doing like a witchy look?
I wasn't intending to, but it kind of looks witchy now. Are you?
Yeah.
Were you intending to?
No.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to take this white. Oh, maybe that's a bit too white. I'm going to take some of the gold. I don't like my inner corner. It looks muddy. But maybe mascara is the answer. Okay, we're going to do mascara and we're going to be right back. Okay, our mascara's done.
So we did our eyes and my mystery palette. What do you think I used, guys?
Guess.
Guess. Well, if you guessed the James Charles Morphe palette, you guessed correct. Dug this one out, dusted it off almost. Yeah, I figured it's got everything for a tarot. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a rainbow.
Pretty much.
Did people diss this palette when it released? I don't know.
No, everyone had it and loved it, and then everyone's like, "Oh, it's so big, and Morphe sucks."
Oh.
And then they got a tiny one, which I want. They said, "Oh, what a cash grab!" Now they're not expecting you to buy the tiny one along with the big one. It's not a cash grab. It's like the smartest thing. Like, yes, I wish I had the tiny one. No, I don't like having this. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. It's so big. Look how big.
So it is big. Too big.
Too big. So, yeah, I used it anyway. Boop.
There was the surprise. Okay, lip. My card has a pale pink on it, like a mid to pale pink. People. So I'm going to do a pink, even though I'm not sure how I feel about it. And I'm going to line with Endless Cacao.
My card, I should do pink lipstick.
That's pinky.
Okay.
Totally.
We had KFC for lunch.
Don't tell the people.
It was Tuesday. And we gobbled it up in the car.
We're trash, trash, trash. Not for you. Maybe it's everyone's guilty pleasure and we don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of people go through drive-thrus that we don't know.
Remember when we caught your friend at the side of the road?
This is the best story. We're in the middle of nowhere, industrial land, which is near our dog park. And we're driving along and we see my friend's husband's car. And I'm thinking, what's he doing here? And I'm thinking, uh-oh. Because it's a famous place where gay guys go.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, somebody waved in there. So I pulled over and I'm thinking, oh no, should I get out? Like, what, and it's in the middle of nowhere and there's trucks zooming by. And you said, stay in the car, stay in the car. But I went out and I got out and there was my friend with her little chihuahua on her lap and a big bag of McDonald's she was eating.
Just pulled over at the side of the road in the industrial buttfuck nowhere of Toronto in the Portlands, like eating her McDonald's. And we were just talking about, we're like, should we get McDonald's just before that? All right, I feel like I'm done.
Me too, I'm done.
I don't know why, but I feel kind of like my face is dirty. Dirty?
Don't tell people that.
No, not actually dirty, like it feels dirty. I think I used too much bronzer.
Okay.
Did I even use bronzer? Anyway, this is the finished looks. Do you guys have tarot decks? Have you used any oracle decks? Are you familiar with Kim Krans's archetype or tarot deck? Because it's awesome. I was thinking, if anybody has any ideas of what they'd like to see us do in upcoming episodes of Witches Bitches, like movies, shows, just things you've seen in the news, badass ladies, let us know.
We had Beth said we should watch The Spell, which we're going to watch.
Yeah.
It's from the 70s and with Lee Grant, who's an iconic 70s actress. Mm-hmm. So we're going to watch that.
Yeah, so definitely let us know if you have some ideas as well. And until then, hope you have a great week. And we'll see you later. Bye, witches.